New data shows the number of people applying for unemployment assistance has fallen to another pandemic low. The Labor Department said today 385,000 people filed for unemployment aid last week. That is a drop of 20,000 from the previous week. It is the fifth straight week the number has fallen. It's also the lowest level since March 14th, 2020. The latest numbers are a sign the job market is recovering as more people get vaccinated against COVID-19 and return to normal. For more on this, I want to bring in Mark Hamrick. He's a senior economic analyst at Bankrate. Hi, Mark. Always good to see you. So what is your reaction to these new numbers? Is the news as good as it seems?
I think so, possibly even better, depending on one's own perception of it. Fifth straight weekly decline. And the fact that we get this headline number before, or I should say below 400,000 is statistically significant because in past downturns, that was often seen as a bit of a benchmark. We wanted to get past that, let's say, part of the marathon.
And so we know there are still roughly 15 million people receiving some type of unemployment aid. So while the number is coming down, it's still historically high. What's it going to take to get that number back to where it was before the pandemic?
Yeah, further rehiring, first of all, and we're expected to see that in the forthcoming May jobs report, but also the fact that these pandemic programs are set to go away in September without further action on the part of Congress and the president. So a big part of that 15 million number is set to go away anyway. And then I think just as we get the unemployment rate into the 5% range, the 4% range and below, that will slowly but surely take care of itself as well.
And Mark, tomorrow the May jobs report will be released. What can we expect to see from that?
Yeah, there was sort of a sad trombone sound accompanying the April jobs report when we added only 266,000 jobs, and the unemployment rate went up from 6% to 6.1%. This time, we're expected to get back on track. We've averaged 524,000 jobs a month over the past 3 months. We think we'll get above that for the May jobs report. And thankfully, I think we'll get below the 6% level on the unemployment rate. Mind you, we were at 3.5% at a nearly 50-year low before the pandemic began. So we still have a lot of room to make up there as well.
So kind of moving out of the realm of just looking at the numbers, there is a new analysis of Census Bureau surveys that found the last two rounds of stimulus checks significantly improved Americans' ability to buy food, pay bills, but also reduced anxiety and depression. What do you make of this?
Well, this has been a downturn unlike any other. And we think back to March and April of last year when we lost 22 million jobs, an almost unthinkable number. We've recovered the biggest part of that, but still have a ways to go. But I do think the government stimulus efforts, among others, have helped people. And the Biden administration has said that has helped to lift people out of poverty, even though we know there are still millions of people struggling out there, having either suffered a decline or loss of income, still unemployed or underemployed. And that's why we want to see the unemployment rate go lower still, but acknowledging that we have made significant progress over the past year or 14 months.
All right. Well, Mark Hamrick, thank you so much for joining us. We can only hope the progress continues. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you.